Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Kim Jong Un's journeys are like a secret agent film, full of hidden plans and mystery. When he travels, it's not like other world leaders. You might think of spies and secret missions when you hear about his trips. From special armored trains to flights no one knows about, his travel methods are quite famous for being so secret and hard to track. People often wonder how the leader of North Korea moves around the world. He does not just go to the airports like everyone else or drive openly on main roads. Instead, he has ways to appear in different places, and many do not know how he got there. It is a big question. How does Kim Jong Un travel without being seen or noticed by others? This question is central to understanding his power and control. This book will look into these secret ways he moves. We will explore the different methods and security used to keep his journeys a mystery to the outside world. Get ready to discover the truth behind his hidden movements, where secrecy is key, and every trip is a carefully planned operation. 2. Flying in secret. Kim Jong Un travels by air in a very private way, combining luxury with great secrecy. His personal airplane is a special Il-62M jet. Many people know it as Chami-1, named after North Korea's national bird, the goshawk. This jet, originally made a long time ago in the Soviet era, has been completely changed. It is now a flying fortress built just for the leader. Inside, the plane shows great wealth. The cabin has soft white leather chairs and bright rosewood tables. You can also see fancy crystal ashtrays. The jet has advanced entertainment systems. These features ensure Kim Jong Un can travel in comfort and style, surrounded by luxury. Security is extremely important for his air journeys. The Chami-1 is equipped with high-tech electronic tools. These tools are designed to block enemy radar and communication signals. This makes it very hard for anyone to track or target the aircraft. When Kim Jong Un is in the sky, fighter jets often fly alongside his plane as escorts. These military aircraft add another layer of protection, ready to act if any threats appear during the flight. Kim Jong Un's flight plans are always a closely guarded secret. He almost never tells anyone about his trips before they happen. Keeping his movements quiet is a smart move. It helps to keep potential enemies guessing and adds an element of surprise to his arrivals. He often uses air travel for important diplomatic missions. For example, in 2018, he flew to China to meet President Xi Jinping. This was his first international trip by plane since he became leader in 2011, marking a big moment in North Korean diplomacy. The Il-62M jet can fly a very long distance, up to about 10,000 kilometers. This allows it to reach destinations such as Singapore and Beijing without needing to stop and refuel. This ability is key for keeping his travels secret and secure. However, because the aircraft is old, some people have concerns about how reliable it is mechanically and if it has modern communication systems. Despite these worries, the jet remains Kim Jong Un's chosen way to fly. Sometimes, a large cargo plane travels with his air group. This plane carries essential items for his trips, like his armored limousine. But this cargo plane has limits. It cannot fly as far when fully loaded and might need to refuel more often, adding more planning to his secret journeys. 3. Cars and convoys. When Kim Jong Un travels by road, he uses special cars and a big security team. His main car is an armored Mercedes-Maybach limousine. This car costs more than $1.5 million. It is truly like a moving fortress. The limousine is bulletproof and can resist bombs. Its tires can still drive even if they are flat, meaning a puncture will not stop it. The inside of the car is sealed to protect against chemical attacks. This makes sure Kim Jong Un stays safe from many dangers, no matter the threat. This special car is part of a large group of vehicles called a convoy. This convoy always travels with him. It includes lead cars that drive in front to check the route ahead and find any potential dangers. Other escort cars drive next to his limousine to protect it on all sides. More cars follow behind, completing the protective circle. Every vehicle in the convoy has a specific job to keep the leader safe. This careful planning makes his movements hard to track and keeps them secret from everyone outside his trusted circle. Getting these luxury cars is difficult because of rules from other countries, called international sanctions. These rules stop luxury goods from going into North Korea. But many of Kim Jong Un's expensive foreign-made cars are believed to have been brought into the country secretly. For example, a United Nations report in 2021 talked about an attempted shipment of luxury vehicles to North Korea, showing how these international rules are often bypassed. Kim Jong Un also uses a network of secret tunnels under the ground. These tunnels are thought to connect important places in Pyongyang, the capital city, and other key areas. They help him move quickly and entirely without anyone seeing him. These tunnels are said to be equipped with advanced communication systems and strong security measures, making them very hard to get into. This entire system of ground transport shows how much effort goes into protecting the leader and keeping his travel a complete secret. 4. The moving fortress. Kim Jong Un often travels by a very special and secret train. This train is well known for being a moving fortress. It is painted a deep olive green and has a bright yellow stripe along its side. This powerful train is designed to be extremely safe and strong. Inside, the train offers great luxury. There are long rows of soft pink leather chairs, providing a comfortable place to sit. It features modern conference rooms, allowing Kim Jong Un to hold meetings and stay connected with his government even while traveling. Guests can also find cozy bedrooms for rest. The dining car is like a top restaurant, serving fresh lobster, grilled pork, and fine French wines. You can order many different kinds of food, including Korean, Russian, and French dishes, making the journey feel like a special event. Security around the train is very strict. The train has bulletproof windows and reinforced walls and floors. These are built to withstand explosions and attacks. South Korea's Ministry of Unification says the train might even carry weapons and a helicopter for emergency escapes. Also, guards are always placed along the train tracks to check the route and keep it safe before the train passes. The train itself usually travels at night to keep its movements a secret. This heavy, armored train moves quite slowly, at about 55 kilometers per hour. It has around 90 carriages, all heavily protected with armor. This slow speed means long journeys. For example, Kim Jong Un's trip to Vietnam in 2019, where he met then U.S. President Donald Trump, took 65 hours. A second train travels a few kilometers ahead, carrying more security people and equipment to scout the path and make sure everything is clear. However, traveling by train offers important benefits over flying. If an airplane with the leader on board were attacked, the chances of survival would be much lower. A train provides more safety and flexibility if something unexpected happens. It is also harder for enemies to predict a train's exact route, adding an extra layer of protection and secrecy. Since becoming leader in 2011, Kim Jong Un has used his train for many important international visits. From his trip to Beijing in 2018 to the summit in Hanoi with then U.S. President Donald Trump, the train has been his main way to travel for these high-profile events. This shows how much he trusts the train for his security and secret movements. 5. Secret boats. Kim Jong Un has a fleet of special, hidden boats. These luxury vessels are kept at a private place called Wonsan. This coastal area is a secret spot for the Kim family. It has many private homes, nice beaches, and a very large building for boats. This is where the Kim family enjoys their time on the water. In the late 2000s, satellite photos showed a new, bigger boat shed being built in Wonsan. This shed is thought to hold some of the family's most expensive boats. One of them is the Princess 95 MY yacht. This boat is 95 feet long and costs about $7 million. It shows how much Kim Jong Un likes luxury items. A British company called Princess Yachts made it. This company is part of a larger group famous for luxury brands. Getting this yacht was difficult because it goes against international rules. The United Nations has rules that stop North Korea from buying luxury goods. But the Princess 95 MY is like a floating palace. It has a large upper deck, comfortable sleeping rooms, and a big dining area. Up to 10 people can stay on this yacht in great comfort. The inside is designed for maximum luxury, so Kim Jong Un travels in style. In May 2013, Kim Jong Un was seen near this yacht, which confirmed it was part of his collection. So, how do these big, expensive boats get to North Korea? It happens through secret shipping. Large cargo ships, sometimes called yacht ships, are used to carry these luxury yachts. They can be hidden inside other container ships. They are often covered by other containers and big cloths. This way, no one can see them easily. A company called Global Unity Shipping has helped transport luxury goods to North Korea. They make sure Kim Jong Un's yachts arrive quietly, away from international attention. Kim Jong Un also owns the Princess 98 MY. This is a newer and even more luxurious version. It is 3 feet longer than the Princess 95 MY and costs more than $8.7 million. Its interior was designed by a well-known Italian designer. Reviewers have said it is one of the most luxurious boats Princess Yachts has ever made. The Princess 98 MY has 3 decks, including areas for the crew. Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, also liked luxury yachts. Rules have tried to stop these sales before, but the Kim family still finds ways to get these impressive boats. 6. Hiding in plain sight. Kim Jong-un's travels are not only about special cars, trains, or secret boats. They also use smart ways to hide him in plain sight. These methods involve careful deception to keep him safe from any threats. A key part of this strategy is the use of body doubles. These are people who look very much like Kim Jong-un. But they do more than just look alike. They get intense training to copy his every move, his way of speaking, and even how he walks. The selection process for these doubles is very strict. Candidates must match Kim Jong-un's height and body shape exactly. Their family histories are also checked in detail to ensure they are loyal and trustworthy. Once chosen, they practice hard to perfectly imitate the leader. The main goal of using body doubles is to create confusion. If someone wants to attack Kim Jong-un, they cannot be sure which person is the real leader. This makes it much harder to succeed. This tactic also lets the real Kim Jong-un travel with less risk or be in a different place while a double makes a public appearance. Another important security method involves using decoy planes and convoys. When Kim Jong-un travels by air, it is common for multiple aircraft to fly. For instance, during his important meeting in Singapore with then U.S. President Donald Trump, 3 planes arrived from Pyongyang. This clever trick confuses anyone trying to find him. If a potential threat cannot know which plane Kim Jong-un is on, they cannot attack him effectively. These decoy planes are not empty shells. They are fully staffed and equipped to make the illusion seem real. On the ground, similar deception happens. Sometimes a long line of cars will drive to a certain place, acting as a decoy. Meanwhile, the real Kim Jong-un travels in a completely different direction with another smaller group. This use of false movements and information is a crucial part of his travel security, ensuring his true location remains a secret. 7. The leader's guards. Kim Jong Un has many guards. These guards are very special. They are part of an elite group whose only job is to protect the leader. This group is called the Main Office of Adjutants. Their most important task is to keep Kim Jong Un safe, staying very close to him at all times. Becoming one of these bodyguards is a very difficult process. First, candidates must be chosen from the Korean People's Army. They must meet specific physical requirements. For example, they need to be about the same height as Kim Jong Un. They also must have perfect eyesight. Beyond physical traits, they need to be highly skilled. This includes being excellent at shooting guns. They must also be masters of martial arts, meaning they are very good at fighting with their hands and feet. Before a person can join this elite unit, their family's history is checked carefully. This check goes back 2 generations, looking at parents and grandparents. Only people who show perfect loyalty to the government and the Kim family can become guards. Many of these selected guards are actually related to the Kim family or other powerful families in North Korea. This helps ensure their loyalty is strong and personal. After selection, the guards go through very intense training. This training is similar to what Special Operations Forces in the Korean People's Army receive. They learn how to use different types of handguns with great accuracy. They practice many ways to escape from dangerous situations. They also master various martial arts, making them skilled in close combat. Their training includes tough physical endurance tests and strict lessons on how to behave in any situation. These bodyguards are trained to stop any threat quickly, using their hands and bodies as a first line of defense. They are truly a formidable force. When Kim Jong Un travels, his bodyguards form a tight protective ring around him. This ring allows them to have a full 360-degree view of both the people near him and the entire area. Typically, 3 to 5 guards walk directly in front of him, leading the way. 4 to 6 bodyguards are positioned alongside him, with 2 or 3 on his right and left. Another 4 to 5 guards bring up the rear, completing the circle of protection. These bodyguards are among the very few North Korean citizens who are allowed to carry loaded firearms when they are next to their country's leader. They usually carry a semi-automatic handgun and a backup weapon. To identify each other quickly, they wear specific badges or pins on their clothing for each event. They also use a system of secret spoken passwords and radio earpieces for quick, secure communication. Although they carry guns, their most important skill is their ability to spot and neutralize threats before they even become serious. They are highly trained observers who can read the environment for potential dangers. The main office of adjutants has an estimated 200 to 300 personnel in total. More than half of these are bodyguards, while the rest are drivers and technical staff. While some guards have long careers, most only serve in this direct bodyguard role for about 10 years. This ensures that all bodyguards remain in peak physical condition and are always ready to protect the supreme leader with maximum energy. One of the most striking sights is the running bodyguards. These are guards who jog alongside Kim Jong Un's armored limousine. This unique spectacle was first seen during the Inter-Korean Summit in April 2018. It was also seen again during the summit in Singapore. This is not just for show. It is a highly planned security measure. These running bodyguards are part of the immediate line of defense. They are trained to react instantly to any threat that might come near the leader's vehicle. Beyond this very close circle, other security units also play a crucial role. These units, often referred to as the Guard Command, are responsible for securing the physical locations Kim Jong Un visits. This includes his office buildings, private homes, and even foreign hotels. The personnel in these units undergo a similar tough selection and vetting process as the bodyguards. In fact, many bodyguards rotate into these units after their 10 years of direct protection service. These men and women handle many support missions. They operate and maintain secure telephone lines and ensure the IT security of computers Kim Jong uses. They also carefully inspect all food, drinks, and even cigarettes before anything is served to him. Furthermore, a medical department with his personal physicians and staff is always with him wherever he travels. This complex network of dedicated personnel highlights the extreme measures taken for the leader's safety. 8. A web of protection. Kim Jong Un's travels are always a complex dance of secrecy and extreme protection. Every trip, whether by air, land, or sea, clearly shows the immense effort put into keeping him safe. His personal security is like a strong web, carefully built with many layers. This detailed system has 3 main tiers of protection, a level rarely seen for other world leaders. At the very heart of this system are his personal bodyguards. They are part of the main office of adjutants. These men are chosen with great care, meeting strict height and fitness rules. They train intensely in martial arts and marksmanship. They form the first, closest line of defense, creating a human shield around Kim Jong Un. They are constantly alert, watching everything and ready to react to any danger. Beyond this inner circle, there are 2 more important layers of security. These are managed by the Guard Command Department. Their task is to ensure that every location Kim Jong Un visits is completely secure. They guard roads, buildings, and areas up to half a mile around him, setting up strong defenses. This multi-layered approach covers every possible angle, from his private residences to important foreign hotels. In addition to visible guards, there are also clever hidden tactics to maintain his safety. Kim Jong Un often uses deception. For instance, highly trained body doubles might appear in public to confuse enemies. Also, multiple decoy planes or car convoys travel different routes to mislead anyone tracking him. These methods show a deep level of caution, bordering on paranoia. All these extreme measures mean Kim Jong Un lives in a state of constant high alert. His journeys are not just about moving from one place to another. They are a clear display of strong security, a response to perceived threats, and a way to project his immense power to the world. It shows a life lived under unending scrutiny and preparedness. What do you find most surprising about the layers of security protecting Kim Jong Un?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.